this cycle, and also realizing this guy, we forget a lot of times he still has a long way to go. He's only 25. He made some base running mistakes.
Out of passion, I suppose, today from base running. But no, the swings are great. It was good to see him get the head out on a couple doubles down the left side. He's taken really good swings at the plate last week or so. The base running, it's got to get better. Like, he's been around baseball long enough to know that that's just not what he should do, and we'll hold him accountable to that with the expectation he gets better at that. But no, we're thrilled with the way he's swinging the bat, and had a nice pick on that highlight reel double play we had too. So he's doing good things out there. There's more in there though, and we're going to get it out of him.
Derek Norris, 7 for 15, just in the month of June with 4 RBIs and then the 2-run homer tonight. What's been the biggest difference as far as, do you think it's just a calendar turn page thing, or what have you seen from him?
He's had really good swings. He's put a lot of work in the last week, early work. He was out hitting on the field early with Alan Zinner the other day. Determined to get back to who he's always been, and I think you're starting to see that a little bit more. Got that curveball today and hit it out of the ballpark left side, and got a hard fastball away and smoked it to right. And honestly, I feel like the one he popped up to in the game, he just missed. Like, he's on the baseball right now. He's looking good, so it's good to see him coming to life.
Obviously the hard work that he's put in, and I guess it's got to be tough for pretty much anyone to struggle like he did. But can you speak to just how impressive how impressive his character is to come back from that and put together a June he's had?
Yeah, I think a baseball season is about how you handle adversity, and he's had to handle a lot of it in the first couple months of the season from a hitting perspective. I think he's caught very well. I think he's separated his offense from his defense very well, and gone behind the plate and really cared about his pitchers and putting them in a position to succeed, and I think that's a lot of maturity right there. I think from a hitting perspective, like we talked about earlier in the season, he was hitting a lot of balls hard early on and just wasn't getting any love for it, and was getting out consistently, and then ran through a stretch where he kind of couldn't find it for a while, and now he's coming back, so it's good to see that.
What made Quackenbush so effective tonight?
Honestly, to some degree, the matchups really favored him. The guys that he ran through right there are the kind of guys that like the fastball up in the zone and play well too, the curveball play well too. You leave him in there to face a lefty, righty, lefty, but he's had success against those lefties a lot because his pitch mix plays that way. So I think that was really good. I've never had any doubts in him and his ability to handle situations, big situations. He just ran into a stretch where, frankly, for me, like he was down in the zone a little too much for the way he's always pitched. He's got hop life up in the zone where he gets past people and beats barrels up there, even though it's 90 to 92. And I think he was down in the zone a whole lot, and guys were hitting him because of that. So today was kind of the vintage guy that I've seen before from the other side, and who I saw successful earlier in this year too.
How much do you think his time down in El Paso helped out with that, especially being able to strike out the side, coming back after getting out of the bases loaded situation?
Yeah, he's a pro, so you appreciate the fact that, like, when he got sent down, he went down to work. He didn't go down just to, like, bide his time and wait for us to call him again. And clearly he did some good things down there with Brownswell Patrick, and they worked hard down there. And he looked really good out there today, and it was a big inning for us. So we went into the day with Ryan Buchter down and Carlos Villanueva down, unavailable for us in the bullpen today. So it was good to see Brandon Maurer bounce back, too. I know I went to Rodney for the 4-out save there, but he beat Rayburn up in the zone for a big strikeout there to get the ball to Rodney, and he did a great job, too.
What did you think of Castro?
Thought he's good. Thought maybe, he's picking a little too much too soon, too early in the counts, and I think he's got such good stuff that just get after him. It's kind of the mentality. I think he's got that mentality, but occasionally he just tries to be perfect. And that search for perfection caused him to have to get back in the middle of the plate late in counts. And I thought his slider is consistently getting better. I think you've seen the velo pick up on that. I think it's back up in the upper 80s, around 90, 91 sometimes too. I think he punched out Arenado with one, maybe Story with one. So he's got good stuff, and really wanted to give him a chance to get through the sixth right there, and made a good first pitch to Blackman with the slider, and then hit him coming in. So I know he wanted the chance to get through the sixth, but he was solid.
Greeny, do you know started for tomorrow after the bullpen play?
Balls and I are going to talk about it when I get back in there. It's going to probably either be Brad Hand or Luis Perdomo. We're going to sit down and talk about what we think is the best matchup for us, and it'll be one of those two guys for tomorrow, and we'll probably have that decision to you guys hopefully within the hour here.
About the trade announcement, how do you think about Tatis and Johnson, the new players?
Yeah, Tatis is a long way from being here, but he's an exciting prospect. At 17 years old, I've heard a lot about him. His tools, his athleticism, I obviously know his bloodline. So we're excited to get a guy who I hear is incredibly competitive and hungry and has a good mind, good head on his shoulders. And then Johnson's a guy that, we're going to see here pretty soon. He's a guy that's impressed at times, and he's got an opportunity to come over here and impress us. So we're going to get him in the rotation probably here pretty soon and give him an opportunity to show what he's got. Shields was a professional. I talked with him earlier today. He was awesome. Nothing but respect for him and wish him the absolute best.
Do you anticipate both Hand and Perdomo will get in the game tomorrow?
I'd say it's a really good possibility.